Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, class 4. Welcome to online classes of social studies. Dear students, we have read the chapter Climate during our physical classes. Do you remember? Today I will start the revision of this same chapter, as this chapter is also included in the final term. So be attentive, read along with me, open your book and put your finger on the book. Chapter Climate. Weather means the day-to-day conditions of heat and cold, humidity, cloudiness, dryness, or rain in any place. Climate means the weather conditions in a region over a long period of time. For example, the climate of northern Pakistan is cold, whereas the climate in most parts of the Punjab is dry, but during the monsoon season, it rains a lot. The climate of a place can be very hot, as on the equator, very cold, as near the poles, or temperate, not too hot or too cold. The climate can also be very dry or wet, which shows that rainfall is an important feature of the climate. Climate has a great effect on people's lives, plants, crops, and on the land in an area. In Pakistan, some areas in Sindh and Balochistan are hot throughout the year. Some places, such as those high up in the Himalayas, are very cold. Yes, class 4. What is the difference between weather and climate? I'll explain you. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere that can be measured as hot or cold, humid or dry, clear or cloudy, or rainy or stormy. So, who will tell me what is the condition of the weather at this time? Yes, please. Is it hot? Is it cold? Or is it windy? Please answer. Very good. Happy to listen. So, it is clear now that weather is the day-to-day condition. Let's talk about climate. Students, climate is the weather condition of an area recorded over a long period of time. Climate can be of several types. Example, temperate climate, which is not so hot, not so cold. Tropical climate, which is hot and receives plenty of rainfall. Arid climate, which is dry and dusty and receives very little rain. And polar climate, which is very cold. Look at the climate map, class 4. Look at the keys also. Can you identify the different climate in Pakistan by using the given keys? Can you read the keys which are given here? Look at them, please. Yes, good. Olive green for hot summer, mild winter. Light green color key for warm summer, mild winter. Mild winter means that it is a pleasant weather of winter, which is neither extremely hot or not extremely cold. There are four main types of climate. The northern part of Pakistan, such as Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. Look at the map of Pakistan. The upper part, which has forest green color, can you see? They have warm to cool summer and cool to cold winter. Look at the yellow part of the map. Put your finger on the map. Yes, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and parts of Balochistan. They have warm summer and cool winter. Now put your finger on the olive green areas. They are Punjab, Sindh, and lower parts of Balochistan. These areas have hot summer and mild winter. While the coastal areas, the areas which are along the coast near the seaside, are called coastal areas. Coastal areas are in the south of Pakistan. They have warm summer and mild winter. What do you think about Karachi? Yes, students. Is it nearer to the seaside? Is it a coastal area? Yes, good. So, dear students, the climate of a place has a great influence on the lives of the people also. If it is too hot and dry, it means that with little or no rain, it will be difficult to grow any kind of crops. Rains are important for the growth of plants and for a bountiful crop. Yes, class. Next page, please. Page number 20. Factors affecting climate. Can you see the pictures on this page? Yes, we will discuss it later. Factors affecting climate. Put your finger on the book, please. Number 1, rainfall. Number 2, height or altitude. Number 3, closeness to the sea. Let's read this page. Rainfall. Rainfall or humidity is a very important factor for climate and plant growth. Some parts of the world get more rain than others as they lie in the path of rain-bearing winds. Some areas are very dry as they receive very little or no rain at all. Yes, class. Height or altitude. The earth is surrounded by the atmosphere. High above the earth's surface, the atmosphere is quite cold. This is why it is colder in the mountains than nearer to the coast. The northern mountainous part of our country is cold throughout the year. Next heading, closeness to the sea. Places close to the sea usually have cool breezes blowing from the sea towards the land. This helps to keep the temperature down in the hot summer months. Karachi has a temperate climate since it is neither very hot nor very cold. Yes, class 4. There are some factors which affect the climate of a place, like rainfall, height or altitude, closeness to the sea. Some places have more rain as they come within the path of the rain-bearing clouds or winds, while some places receives little or no rain. Students, altitude refers to the height of a place. It is generally calculated from the sea level. If a place high above the earth's surface, the atmosphere is quite cold. Generally, mountains have a colder climate. For example, northern areas of Pakistan. Yes, class 4. Now, another closeness to the sea, the next heading. One of the factors that influence the climate of a place is closeness to the sea. Places closer to the sea have cool breezes blowing towards the land that help to lower the temperature of that place. Students, Karachi is an example where it is hot during the day, but by the evening, cool sea breezes start blowing that bring the temperature down. Breeze means gentle wind, pleasant wind. Yes, class? Now look at the last heading of page number 20, please. Sheltered areas. Yes, class. Put your finger on the box. Some places are sheltered from the wind and the rain. For example, a range of hills can act as a barrier. One side may get lots of rain, but the other side gets very little. This affects the climate of the place, as in the case of Chitral and Gilgit, which are in a rain shadow or sheltered areas. Yes, class, places that are surrounded by mountains or hills which stop the wind and rain, they are hot in summer. One side may get rain, but the other remains dry. Yes, class 4, do you remember the diagram of rain barrier? They are known as sheltered areas. Quetta, Chitral and Gilgit are few examples of sheltered areas. Dear students, please listen this explanation at least twice. Tomorrow I will explain the remaining part of the chapter Climate. Allah Hafiz.